I believe the prison section of this facility only had 5 decks, according to the thoughts of my guardsmen. This is likely the last deck. Then onwards and upwards, sibling. I believe there are a few fountains of Terminus that still remain here. You shall perhaps see the sky once more. The sky of reality? Even though it pales in comparison to His Majesty, I will be thrilled to see it again after all this time. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Seraph. So this is by Dreadbit Games. They are the makers of Ironcast, which was a very cool, very good match 3 roguelike with steampunk aesthetics on it. This is a 2D platformer where your character automatically fires guns for you. You just have to control her movement and other things, as this guy's going to come for us right now. There we go. You just have to control her movement. She automatically aims, I should say. I have to hold down the trigger still to fire. But she automatically aims, and then I have to do all the movement and stuff, which is kind of nice. It's an interesting take on it, because I'm always really terrible at actually aiming in games like this. So to have the AI do it for me is actually quite nice. Alright, that's so that's what really drew me to it, is being able to, because it seemed like a nice different take on things. I've had this actually since early access, since the early access game came out, or came out in early access, I mean, and I was holding off on actually doing videos on it because it just felt very incomplete. And unfortunately, it still does. Now that this is the fully released version. This is fully released out on Steam. It is currently 35% off, so it's about $8.49 US. I think its non-sale price is like $12 or something like that, I believe. So it's not an expensive game, which may be good for the fact that it's really not. I haven't been having that much fun with it, honestly. It hasn't really been, there's not been that much to this game that I've really enjoyed thus far. The story is that you are some sort of angel, and a sibling of yours you've fallen to Earth. You've taken over the body of this chick here. You're in some sort of underwater prison facility, and because you have fallen to Earth, you've opened up a portal, a terminus or whatever they call it, to the Nether, and that has caused all these demons and stuff that we're actually fighting to invade, and they've killed all the inhabitants of this place and all the guards and everything else, and now it's all our fault. They've done this. And now we're trying to get out of here. So that's about all I could gather from it, honestly. It's not really... Not Oscar level performances here, honestly. I'm not really that... I find myself not really that engaged by the story. It's very... It's just kind of cookie cutter, I guess. Sapphire coin, what does this do? Physical damage reduction is 0. Unholy damage reduction 25%. Durability is 40. Okay, it's got more durability, so all right, fine. We'll do that. Take that one. There we go. And then what's the disintegrate weapon to 4 metal parts? I don't know. I haven't quite figured out some of these mechanics yet. There is no. I mean, the first level is considered a tutorial, but it doesn't really tell you about all the different things in the menus and stuff that you're going to encounter and how it works. I'll try to explain it as best as I know it. And again, we're going based on my knowledge of playing the game, not whether or not I was actually learned anything from the game. So that's the unfortunate thing there. All right, we got a lot of people here on us. So first things first. As I mentioned, the computer is doing all the aiming for me. I am holding down the trigger button to shoot. They do recommend highly that you use a controller for this. And honestly, I probably would agree with them on that. I mean, I haven't used the mouse and keyboard, but I would imagine that it's not going to work out too well for you based on how you have to kind of flip around and do things here. Also, in that realm, there's a... Let's see if I can blink up there. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of blinky stuff that you have to collect. Assault rifle Mark 1. What is this one? Damage is less than what I've got. Accuracy. Rate of fire goes up though. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. I need something with damage, honestly. You do pick up a bunch of weapons, like in those vending machines. But like any sort of RPG-ish thing, they all are sort of randomly generated and are either crappy or slightly less crappy. What you do is you do pick up like shards by going around to all these little places and picking up these shards and stuff. I am giving myself the ability to unlock more drops. You don't actually unlock weapons per se, but you unlock the ability for those weapons to show up in random drops, is how it seems to work. And now we're in one of these 60-second places here. So the game will at times put you in a corner and say, congratulations, you now have to survive for 60 seconds in lockdown. Let's get this guy. Now some of these guys, the ones with the ones with the skulls above their head, above their energy bars, you have to smite them, I guess. I forget what they call it. I think it's sort of like smiting them, where you have to once you get their life bar down, you have to walk over them like this guy here and hit X, and that way you have to get rid of them that way. If you don't do that, they'll just respawn again after that timer is up. So you have to be, so there is some, you know, extra part of it here where you have to be on the lookout for anything that needs the extra TLC from you. All right, the sector lockdown is done. The green collected enough demon parts to craft a railgun Mark 1. Okay, good. And that crafting of stuff, don't let that get, don't worry too much about that. It's really just a, like I said, in the menus between missions, you get the ability to unlock things, which then will be part of the drops part of the random drops that show up in the vending machines as you go around a level. And so it does kind of behoove you to really explore an entire level, even though you don't have to. I could just follow those arrows that you see on the screen, on the corners of the screen there, and they're taking me... This unlocks a door. I gotta figure out what door this unlocks. That will take you to the main objective. See, this guy's got a skull above his head, so I'm gonna have to smite him when I get him down. Let's use my ability here on him. There we go. It's hard to explain everything at once because there's so much going on, but I didn't want to... I normally, when I do a side quest video, I start from the beginning, but to be fair and honest, this game so far really hasn't grabbed me too much, so I felt like starting from the beginning again. I want to see if there's more to this game. I'm convinced that I'm not seeing all the game. I'm hoping I'm not seeing all the game, because if this is all the game, then there's not really much to it, and I'm not very pleased with that. So I'm hoping by continuing my playthrough, I'm on level 5 as you saw when I were talking in the story in the beginning there. So this is the last of the prison levels, so I think maybe this more will unlock here. I'm hoping that means that it will unlock some more stuff for me to do, because otherwise it's kind of boring if it doesn't. Oh, I was facing the wrong way there. Let's do an X. Alright, we'll do an X here. And that guy. Alright, so we've kind of cleared this place up a little bit, but more things are going to spawn. Let's do that. I think this is almost dead. Yeah, there we go. Finally. So red thing that I just destroyed, I forget what they call it. Oh, this is the door that opens when I hit that other thing. Okay, so a lot to go on here. What those red things are? Those were the things I'm supposed to kill in a level, and they give me shards, which then which then open up the elevator that lets me go to the next level. All right, so this over here is a switch for that door that we saw on the other side that will open. I have to get over there fast, so we'll do RB here. And this is like the secret area. This is where you get some good stuff if you find it and get there fast enough. So there we go, and here we get assault rifle Mark II. Actually sucks. Okay, that's not really that great. And we grab this up here, checkpoints. So this, I'll restart from this level after a game over occurs. And open this up, we get some more shards. We get this up here, which is double damage, which would have been useful a lot earlier. But oh well. And then we get some lore along the way, log entries. I have not really sat down and read any of these because, again, the story doesn't really capture me at all. But we'll read this anyway. Andrew Thorpe, captain of the Carangulus, log 3, July 1982. The prisoner has arrived. I caught in a brief look at her. She's just a young girl. I can't imagine why on earth we've built layer upon layer of security, as there's really not a huge amount to her. I don't know what I was expecting, in all honesty. She had the strangest restraints on her wrists and back, etched with similar markings to those seen all over the ship. It's the same phrase written over and over, like a prayer or can't perhaps. Can't perhaps? What the hell? I think cantation he means. Once we get her settled and secured in her quarters, I made an effort to speak with the minister of the faith, who has a permanent residence on board. I asked what was so important about this prisoner, but he replied only with all in good time. It's not how I like to run my ship. Alright, so that's a thing. There is a story here. I still don't quite understand the story myself, and like I said, it hasn't really gripped me at all. So I'm more into it just for the shooty bang stuff, which is okay, but it's not really blowing my skirt up. I mean, there's a lot about this game that I wish was just better than it actually is. It's kind of threadbare in a lot of ways. At least thus far. That's why I wanted to start this video after I've been playing for over an hour or so, because I'm hoping maybe it opens up later on. There's the door that we have to get through. Because I'm hoping maybe it changes a bit later on. So far, all these levels, like, I didn't know until we started this level that I was on level 5, because all these levels look almost identical. I mean, they're laid out differently, but the tile sets and everything are all exactly the same. So they all start to blend in together until you don't really know what you're looking at anymore. And there is a... Have I been up here? I've probably been up here, right? Yeah, assault rifle. I think I've gotten everything. Oh, what's this? What is this over here? Did I get this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Anything up here? There's another one over there. Oh, there's some enemies up here, so I'm guessing I should come over here and see if I have missed something. Alright. Yep, here's a chest. Take that. And there's another little thing up here. A lot of these little shardy things blend in with the environment. The chests also tend to blend in with the environment, so it is very difficult to see them at points. So it's, you gotta really be on the lookout. And it doesn't hurt if you just take your time. Because really, there's no... I haven't found a reason yet to actually rush through this. There are some features to this game that are of note. It does have Twitch integration, so you can go and if you put in your OAuth credentials and stuff, and you have a Twitch account, you can go and stream. If you're streaming a game, it'll enable options for your viewers to be able to vote on how the next level is going to pan out. Like, they can make it harder or easier for you. Kind of the normal stuff that we've seen in other games. That was the last of them. I feel compelled to travel elsewhere. I must thank you for your assistance so far, guide. Should I survive this ordeal, perhaps we could meet and I could thank you in person? I've no doubt about it, sibling. Should you survive your trials here, we shall meet. Good. I look forward to it. It has been long since I have been able to converse with another of our kind. Alright, let's see if the next level is any different since we're technically out of the prison now. Prison deck 5 cleared. Shard value to retrieve 5. I've leveled up. Let's see. So, what do I want? Bloodlust. Killing a demon will send Seraph into a Bloodlust, increasing the damage dealt by 5% for 6 seconds. This can stack up to 5 times. I've kind of like that. I also put one in Demonic Litany. Increases XP earned from the motes dropped by demons by 11%. Because I figure getting more XP will help me level up a lot faster. Danger Close 1. Seraph deals 20% increased damage to enemies within 4 meters. And enemies struck with weapon fire are chilled, slowing their movement speed to 80% of normal for 2 seconds. It's actually pretty good, the chilling rounds. Kind of like the Danger Close because everything's really in close to me anymore. So let's just take that. I might get a point in all of them, because why not at this point. We get 64,000 XP to the next level, and we'll pretty easily get 64,000 XP is the way this goes. So we can view our current blessings, which is what we were just looking at. We also have some upgrades, and we have there's different upgrades here. The oaths are attach collected shards oaths to activate them. The rarer the attached shard, the more powerful the oath. So this is sort of like, this like buffs up your stats, so like critical accuracy, split fire, pistol specialist, those kind of things. When I spend 10 shards in munition oaths, I get more things, and you can see there's the different rarities of the shards. So I have like a common shard now and a tier 1 oath, which gives me plus 5%. Uncommon gives you plus 10%, and so on and so forth. And total shard value in munitions right now is 6, so we're pretty close there. What else do we have? So we have munitions, we have defense. I put 1 in strength to get better starting health. We can do potency. Health gained from health orbs is increased by 50 by an amount. Or destiny, maximum health increase on level up is increased. That might be interesting, although it's only by 1 hit point at a time. Life Seeker, enemies now have a chance to spawn health orbs on death. That is only 15 there. We have only 3 in defense, so I might want to do something here. Holy, we've got Academia, which enemies have a chance of dropping additional mote on death. That's what those little things are, motes, that I've been collecting. Deadly Movement, blinking through an enemy will damage them. Knowledge, collecting shards will now boost your maximum health. That might be interesting, if I can take that. So what do we have here? We only have common shards right now. So I guess I will put 1 common shard on that. You can, let's get back in there for a second. As it shows in here, if I collect 3 of these shards, I can combine them to get an uncommon shard and so on up there. But the shards so far haven't been dropping that often, so I haven't really been in a position to do that. I'm assuming later on they're going to be so plentiful that becomes a thing, but I'm not entirely sure on that regard. And let's increase, can I do more to our critical accuracy? I don't think so, because I already have a shard in there, so it's like, no, you can't do more than that, than what you have in there. Is what I'm gathering anyway. Let's see, can I place shard? No, it won't let me place another one in there. What do I need? We need 10 spent in munitions class. I don't know how to spend 10 if I can't put more down, but I guess I have to wait for a larger shard, and that will then, like an uncommon shard, and then that will count towards it, I suppose. Defense, I guess we can throw 1 into Destiny maybe. Let's do that. Alrighty then. That seems reasonable. And then transmutation, this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. These are if you gather all these little resources, these components along the way, which God help you if you can identify those components as you're running around, because I certainly can't. You can then craft, quote unquote, one of these things, and they will then become part of the random drops that you see in the what we call it, the lockers and the vending machines. So I think railgun is an interesting one. Auto pistols to target 2 enemies at the same time. I think, yeah, we got pistols 1, but we don't have shotgun. I don't know that I really want shotgun. Railgun looks really interesting, so let's craft that. And I think that's all I can get, right, with the shards I had. All right. So these are the things that I've already transmuted that can appear in the various places to be picked up. As far as I know, you start every level with just your normal low-level gun. There's also wards and stuff that show up along the way in the chests. This was you see the amethyst coin and a diamond coin and all that stuff. And miracles. These are the miracles that I can have access to. Right now I've got Orb 1 and Repel 1. I don't have any others yet that I can use. So there we go. That's what that is. And honestly, if there's more to that screen, I welcome the information on it, because the game literally does not tell you anything about the screen. It's like, it just drops you in there and it's like, figure this crap out, idiots. And I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot for a reason. I can't figure this stuff out. So this is the best. This is the best I've been able to do. I've been able to gather at this point. Let's continue. The Seraph, you made it out alive. I was unable to see you on the security cameras beneath the surface. Who are you? My name is Overseer Nazari. I am responsible for the running of the entire Corangulus facility. Or rather, I was. So you are my prison governor? Consider yourself marked for vengeance in his name. Wait, I recall you now. Talia, my vessel, thinks of you often. They are warm thoughts. You were kind to her. Yes, that's right. I've been looking for a way to free Talia for some time now, and I'm aiding you both in your escape. How else did you think all the gates and elevators between your cell and this location were unlocked? So you are an ally to me. You have my gratitude. I am an ally to Talia only. I neither want nor need your gratitude. Talia won't be free until you've left her body. So now that you're free, just go. Leave her. I cannot. At least not yet. Alright, hunt down and kill the champion demon of Terminus. So we still got our physical protection and all that stuff. Alright, so finally something that looks a little bit different, has a little bit different tile set than everything else in the game. So that's good. I'm glad that finally doesn't look so samey all the time. There's a lot to be gathered here, though. Alright, let's grab all these things. And where is... I thought I saw some over there. Yeah, that's dead. And... we almost had that one. Let's get back up there. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. I want to blink. Blink actually gives you more of a jump and everything else. But it's on the other. It's on the left trigger, whereas fire's on the right, and so I'm always getting the two confused here whenever I want to do them. All right, this thing looks mean and nasty. Also needs to be smoten. I guess. Let's do a little B on you. Alright, that does some things. There we go. And we did an X on that. Cool. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and it's poison too, so that hurts a little bit. That hurts my feelings a bit. So I've been holding off a little bit talking about this, but I need to talk about the movement in this game. It's pretty bad. I don't know if you've noticed, but when I'm like firing guns and stuff, she kind of like hobbles backwards as you're moving around with it. And her jumping around in the air is not very fluid. There are people who have actually put on the Steam reviews that, oh, the movement's so fluid and everything's so great. I'm like, I don't think you are playing the same game that I'm playing. Because this is not fluid movement. This is very herky-jerky, back and forth. I feel like at times that I'm controlling, she sticks to walls, she sticks to everything really a little bit, very unconvincingly. And, I was hoping that in a game like this where I don't have to worry about aiming, I just have to worry about doing these cool, like, John Woo-like flips and stuff, that I would feel like a cool John Woo-like guy, you know? But it doesn't really feel that way. It feels like I am controlling a, you know, a robot on Mars with a gimp leg. I mean, that's basically what it feels like. It's just, she does not really behave very fluidly. And I don't feel like the badass I really should be, seeing as though she's taking care of so many things. Oh, here we go. Railgun Mark 1. Accuracy, damage goes up a little bit. Penetration goes way up. Rate of fire goes down, but that's okay. We're going to take that. Now, some of these guns have ammo on them. The default gun, I think, has unlimited ammo. And then these guns that you pick up actually have limited ammo on them. So you have to be a little bit more conservative at times. Possibly. Or you can just be me and just shoot everything and don't worry about being conservative. That works too. Alright, so we took that down. And see what I'm talking about there with her just kind of sticking to things, sticks to walls and stuff. Now I don't think that there's a way for me to swap between weapons to save ammo. There might be. It says press RB to switch weapon. Oh, there we go. So pistols, and that's 42. Okay, so I can swap between them. So the pistols have unlimited ammo. The railgun has 42 shots left. So I probably should switch back to the pistols for right now until I need them. Tap RB to open. Oh, that was another chest. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I mean, for $12, it's not that terrible. It's just not really, I find myself rather bored, honestly, by the game. It's just not very compelling, which sucks, because these guys did a really good job with Ironcast. I really enjoyed Ironcast, but this one has not been blowing my skirt up thus far, honestly. Okay, I think we should switch to our railgun for this guy. And I think we should do that too. Now he's got multiple skulls above his head, which means I have to do this. He's got multiple segments in his bar. So every time we get down to one of those segments like that, I have to do an X to smite him, or else he'll regain his energy. Alright. Oh, he killed me. Alright. I was wondering what was going on, why I wasn't moving. He done killed me. Done killed me good. So the other thing I haven't talked about is, you'll see down on the left there is a difficulty modifier. That is slowly increasing as I play. I wonder where this door is. I've not yet seen this door that this unlocks. I don't think I have anyway. Okay, he is recovered. That is not cool. Alright, there we go. Excellent. I need health desperately. I have no health to speak of. My health bar is quite low. So the difficulty goes up, increases as you play. As you die, it's dynamic difficulty. So as you die, it will. If you die a lot, the difficulty will scale back down again. If you don't die a lot, it'll keep scaling up until you do die a lot. So it does dynamically alter the flow of the game as you go. Now that said, the game is really only difficult in that it will just flood the area with a bunch of monsters on you, honestly. Or it'll give you one of those secure areas where you're stuck in a small area and you have to fend for yourself for like 6 seconds. Oh yeah, he killed me. You have to fend for yourself for like 60 seconds. Beyond that, that seems to be the only thing so far going for it. There is a little bit of enemy variety, but not too much thus far. So at least nothing to write home about anyway. Where Where was I at? I was over here, wasn't I? Trying to clear out some of these areas so I can get some shards and get going here. Alright, there's the guys. Oh, get in there. There we go. Got both of them. Just in time, too. Alright, there is a... Whoops. Oh, here's the door. Oh, she keeps jumping off of that thing, man. Okay, that's the door. That's where I gotta get to. So if I... Where was that place at? I think it was over here, wasn't it? With the lock. 'Cause that's quite the distance, isn't it? It is quite the distance. Yeah, here it is. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if I can make this. I have a feeling I'm not gonna... Oh, there it is. Oh, it does tell you where to go. Okay, that's cool. 19 seconds. I didn't realize that. I didn't notice that it was telling me. We're gonna get over there. And 10. There we go. Excellent. We made it. Cool. And get all the stuff that I can get here. Get some power-ups too. That would be nice. Let's open that one up. And sapphire coin. Oh, I lost my other sapphire coin. Oh, okay. So I guess when you die, you lose your coin. All right, I didn't put 2 and 2 together on that, but that makes sense. Take half damage from all sources for a limited time. All right, well that's good enough for me for right now. Let's go and see if I can. Oh, was there something else here? Unlock new log entry. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the log entries. Again, I mean that's probably the weakest part of it so far, at least for me, is that I'm generally a lore kind of guy. It's just the lore for this game really hasn't captured my attention at all. I mean, it's you're a fallen angel-ish type thing, and it's the past kind of. Future past, you know, because like 1982 or something, I don't know. It's not memorable enough to honestly worry about it. I hate to say that because someone worked really hard on that, but it's just not. It's not capturing my fancy at all. All right, we gotta kill this guy if we can. There we go. So one more shot is all we needed of him. Grab all his stuff, and there's a box here. I need health again. If they would be so kind as give me some health. I mean, we got the exit unlocked, which is nice to know. But I would like to explore a little bit more. I mean, being as though I've kind of poo-pooed it a little bit here, you would think that I would be not so interested in exploring the levels, but there is an element to it that is fun to a certain extent. It's just very it doesn't feel. I came in with the expectation that I would feel like a badass, and really I don't. And maybe my expectations were just completely wrong with that. Revolvers Mark 1. No. Well, damage goes down just a little. Yeah, the penetration goes way down. No, let's not do that. Let's come up here. Have I cleared? Nope. I figured there would be more of these things around. I figured there would be. So, because there's no way I have looked at all the nooks and crannies. And I will. I don't have the Twitch integration and stuff set up. Like I said, it's about what you have seen in other games when it comes to the integration, where your Twitch viewers can go and make your life more miserable, or give you something to help you, or something like that. It's not really, hasn't really been. There's nothing new there, I would say. Please explain to me why you cannot leave your host. Why can't you give Talia the peace that she deserves? My vessel is too weak. She would not survive the process. That's rubbish. Talia's a fighter. She's the strongest person I've ever known. Perhaps, but how do you feel she will fare against these demonic fiends without me? I can assure you she would not last long. She would be slaughtered like the rest of the population. Oh, you're doing this for her sake then? Ha! Forgive me if I don't quite believe you. Leave what you want. I'm not leaving yet. There is his work to be done here, and I need her as much as she needs me. Alright, power generation 1 cleared. Alright, so clear time was 11 minutes. That sounds about right. Accuracy collectibles found 91%. XP from enemies. Yeah, okay, what's our upgrades looking like? Transmutation. What else can we get here? We can get the auto pistols Mark 1 now. I guess we might as well do that. I don't know. See, thing is here, I don't know what's better and what's worse. I assume things up near the top of the screen are better, question mark, than the other ones. I can't really tell. And honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference to me because we're still just kind of moving around and flipping and flying and all those things. Probably should also look more at some of these other rings too, at crafting those. But I kind of wanted to just get all the weapons I could get first. And then worry about those later because they're sort of buffs and stuff. So we got that. Our oaths. What else can we do here? I feel like there's nothing else I can do on this tier 1, tier 2 stuff. Nothing on munitions, defense. I guess it just behooves me to just take everything, even though it's not really. I mean, it upgrades my shard value in defensive, which allows me to then get to higher tiers, potentially, but it looks like I can't get to that, because I need 15 in defense, so I need more uncommons, I guess. So I guess holding on to them would be a good thing, so that I can craft uncommons. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. At the end of the day, all these things just kind of run together. They don't really seem to make much sense or difference to me anyway, at least from my perspective on it. It still feels like just to collect it for collection's sake. What exactly must you do before releasing Talia? I must reclaim enough of my essence to be able to leave Talia's body and survive the journey back to Origin. To survive it, or to attempt it? They are one and the same. Not at all. One definition is selfless and the other is selfish. I think we know which you mean. You reclaim your essence from destroying the larger demons here. Yes. Good. There's one nearby. I can locate them on our surveillance systems. Some of them are monstrous. Oh, well, that's great. I'm fighting monsters. Go figure, I'm fighting monsters, guys. Did you know that I was fighting monsters? I was kind of expecting that, seeing as though there's like naked mutated people running after me. Hunched over former people running at me like spiders. Alright. And what I want to do is go up here and just do that. Is there anything? There seems to be something up here. This seems to be where the monster is, or at least one of them. There we go. And X yourself. And I should probably switch back to my pistol so I don't waste more ammo on that than I need to. There we go. Now we're pulling things in. And up here I guess we'll go. Excellent. Alright. Some controller vibration there. Okay, what you guys doing? You just healing up? Is that all you're doing? Alright, take him down. And another chest. And more of these things crawling at me. Take care of him. And take care of him. And then we got some more lore that I don't care about, but it's good to get some of the shards anyway. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Alright, so if I come up here... What was that? What was that there? Was that something that just injured me? Just walk over something? There we go. Still doing things. Lots of dead people here. Okay, this is the door. So that's... There must be a lock around here somewhere. An unlock around here somewhere. Oh, there's a chest right there. Like I said, some of the chests actually blend in. So it makes them a little bit difficult to find. Like these here. Oh, is that... Oh, there's the lock. Okay, that's... I thought I saw some icon there. Alright, so this is where we have to go. We have to come all the way around and then go all the way back up. That's going to be interesting. There we go. Wrecked. And, oh, well, let's take this thing on first. Before we go too crazy here. Oh, no, we're stuck in a 60-second lockdown thing. All we really need to do is just kind of sit here and spam our infinite bullets until things go away. Try not to get hit. That would be great. Okay, try not to get hit, and I'm getting hit left and right and center. Get up here. Oh, damn it. That thing respawned. Oh, and he still killed me. Bastard. Bastard still killed me. Alright. Alright. Difficulty is still increasing, though. So I must be doing something right. Who knows? Who knows if I am or not? Yeah, I probably should blink more often, too, because that will save me from getting hit so often. Let's kill this thing. There we go. Excellent. And oh yeah, you're still there, huh? Have a bee, you bastard. Bee for bastard. Oh, that damn poison. That damn poison. There we go. And then do this. Excellent. Alright, acquired demonic matter. We need some more. We need another buff somewhere around here. We can find one. Is there anything else down here? I don't think there was. What I was trying to do was get this thing unlocked so I can run around the other side. Now, where was that at? It was down one more? Question mark? Or is it here? I don't remember. Oh, here it is here. Okay. Bang! And then we're gonna go this way. Very quickly now. Very quickly. Through there. Excellent. Alright. Now we got... Oh! Now we got some stuff to pick up. And... Right. Bumper to open that. And what else do we have here? We got another chest. And we've got sapphire coin. We don't have anything yet, so might as well take it because we don't have anything helping us out since I died. So yeah, like I said, you know, you're not out a whole lot of money, and it's not, you know, it's not going to break any records or anything like that. It's certainly interesting. It's not, you know, I'm not jumping for joy over it. It's not really that interesting, I would say. I mean, it's not that inspired, I guess. I was hoping for more. I was hoping to be more of a badass, that this would make me the badass I always knew I could be, but it really doesn't. There we go, and get off of there. Excellent. Alright, that was one of the bosses we needed to kill. And now I'm back to needing freaking health again. Always. Always with the health. Never not with the health. One of those upgrades I think has a... You can go and... I've been through there. Enemies drop health. I think I really need that. I'm getting to that point where I just really need that enemies dropping health thing. Because right now they're not, and it's making my life a bit of a problem. And we'll flippy flip over here. Oh, yeah, you're trying to get away from me, huh? Alright, kill him. Let's switch to this one, because I'm almost out of whoops, these bastards. I'm almost out of, whatchamacallit, ammo for that. Go. And what do we got here? Railgun ammo, yes. Yes, I'll take that. Now I'm not almost out of ammo. How about them apples? Okay. Wish I knew how to get through these things. I guess you just can't. Can you unlock them at some point? I don't know. I don't know. Let's grab this and grab this crate and grab these things. There's the exits coming up, but I would like to get up here. Oh, hello. Hello. And open that up, and we'll go. Oops, get up there. I thought I saw something here. Assault rifle Mark 1. No, I like my railgun, thank you. Please, thank you. All right, I think we can move on to the next level. Why not? Zari, how is it you're still alive when all around us are dead or consumed? I am currently sealed inside the Coagulous Communications and Surveillance Room. I'll be safe for a short while. Sealed against demonic incursion? Impossible without the proper wards and runes. Then clearly I used the proper wards and runes. How could you prepare for such an eventuality, unless you knew it was coming? Enough talk for now. Continue with your work, Seraph. Okay. And power generation 2 cleared. And we've got this thing here. What is this? Critical strikes will heal Seraph for 30% of the damage caused. Ooh, critical healing. When do I get critical strikes? I don't know. Getting increased XP is also good, but this is I was just talking about how I needed health, so there you go on that. So yeah, I mean it's not. I've played a couple hours of it now. It's I can't say that it's a very compelling experience, but I can see how people are seeing some fun in it. I mean, now that I'm out of the doldrums of that first level where it was just kind of really boring. I mean, it's still kind of boring, but it's like I'm sort of unlocking things that are interesting, though not necessarily any more interesting than what I already had. So, I'm very lukewarm as far as this is concerned. There's not really, I don't know how else to put it in such a way that I can say like, yes, go out and buy this. I mean, right now it's on sale for 35% off. It's about $8.50 US. Is it an $8 game? Probably. Probably. Is it a $12 game? Yeah, probably. I think they priced it correctly. It's certainly one that you would want to probably come back to and just sort of play whenever you're just trying to kill some time. I can see that, but I can't say that it's something that you're going to feel like you have to play all the way through to the end. Let's just go really briefly. And yeah, like I said, like maybe like 5 minutes here and there, you'd probably want to play it. Let's go to options. I'll show you the game experience here. We've got There's Twitch mode. See, they actually give you a webcam bounding box. If you have a webcam, you can put your thing in there. It's a spot on the screen where they won't put anything else, so you're not covering anything up, which is kind of nice. I'm glad, you know, if you're going to do an integration, you might as well know what you're doing. And there's all the Twitch OAuth stuff, and then I believe it's under one of these other menus where you actually do the you actually say, here's my play this in Twitch mode. So yeah, I mean that's basically Seraph. It's fully released. It's by Dreadbit Games, the people behind Ironcast, which was a very cool match 3 roguelike with steampunk mechs in it. And this has just been released just a few days ago. As always, links to everything are down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.